Hey, playa, have you ever felt like just because you're a little overweight or not the most attractive, people just don't accept you for who you are? It can be incredibly frustrating to have to deal with people's negative comments positioned as positive ones. But don't worry, in this video I'm going to share a few tips on how to work through those moments, how to really understand how to lift yourself up without having to rely on other people to do it for you.
This is the Josh Speaks, you're watching the Josh Speak.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. And the most important thing that we tend to overlook is the fact that we are individuals. We have our own unique stories, experiences, and lives that we lead. There's no one in this world, not a family member, not a twin, not a significant other, that can truly 100% understand what you're going through. All they can do is look from the outside in. So it's up to you to really navigate and direct your own life because you have all the experiences. So if you're someone that's overweight, you've probably heard comments like, well, you should be doing this, and I'm only saying that because I'm concerned about your health. The health perspective is an interesting one to take because what people usually mean when they say it is that they only care about the things that you are not eating. Not so much about your mental health, not so much about your environmental factors, your access to healthy foods, how you interact with them, whether you're motivated enough to do it. These factors never come into play in the conversation. Instead, they just double down on certain things like stop eating bread or just stop being lazy and go to the gym. And when people try to give you a direct path to take without really understanding the obstacles that might be in your way, it can feel a bit frustrating. It could feel like if you don't do the things that they're saying, then they're not going to accept you for who you are. And that's a pretty crappy feeling to have. So if you're on the receiving end of those comments and they make you feel frustrated and hurt, try to understand that that person is carrying wrong perceptions. And the best thing that you can do in those situations is to explain the other factors to them. Make them more aware and show them what other things are affecting your decision. Because nothing in life is a straightforward and singular issue like that. If you automatically assume if you do A, then you're going to get B, you're ignoring all the small steps in between you have to take to actually get there. But is there some level of truth to what they're saying? I would say yes. Exercising and eating healthier can only do good things for your body. It'll make you more fit, it'll make you more energetic, it'll make you feel more alive. So the question really becomes, what are the small steps you can personally take to get there? When it comes to exercising, there really isn't a one-size-fits-all method there. Some people go to the gym, some people work out at home. You have to look at your own environment and see what you personally have access to. So if you can go to the gym, try to start with the machines that look the most familiar to you. You don't have to go and do these crazy stretching exercises. You can do simple things like going on the Stairmaster or the treadmill or something that looks pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and isn't too complicated. And if going to a gym really isn't an option, try to work out at home. Now I know some homes can be kind of crowded and you might not have a lot of space to stretch out and do what you have to do. And in those cases, you might want to find alternative ways to start working out at home. For example, if there's someone that's elderly living in your house and they need to get exercise regularly, try going for a walk with them. That could be a super rewarding experience. Or if you have a pet that needs to be walked, take on that duty. Make it your responsibility so that you get into the habit of doing small things like that. Another simpler way to stay physically active is to take the time to actively clean your home. Trust me on that. Sweeping, mopping, brushing, cleaning, all these different things is a physical activity. So if you can do this once a week, that's your exercise session. And there are plenty of little hacks that you can incorporate into your day-to-day life to be more physically active. But I think at the end of the day, the most important thing to remember here is that you are someone that's lovable, regardless of your weight, regardless of how big you are, regardless of how you got there. We tend to think that if a person is physically fit, then that means that they have their life together. They're doing something right, and clearly they are deserving of love. But the truth of the matter is that every single person carries their own set of feelings, their own set of thoughts, their own set of experiences, and every single person is worth listening to. And when we think about factors like body weight, we tend to forget that weight is something that can change. We sometimes look at people like they are overweight. That's their identity. But that would be the same as saying that person is tall, therefore being tall is their identity. Or that person has glasses, therefore having glasses is their identity. You are more than any singular factor that makes up just a piece of your identity. You're worthy of love. You're someone worth caring about. I believe it, and I want you to believe that too. And now I want to know, what do you think? Do you feel like there's a singular factor, whether it's your weight, whether it's your looks, or something about you that makes you feel unloved? Leave your comments down below and we'll talk about it. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, and remember to click the playlist over there on the side where I go more in depth on taking care of your body, how to kind of love yourself, how to appreciate who you are, and how to make changes that are positive, that will inspire you, and that will make you be your best self. And I know, guys, I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.